A change I have noticed is with the rise of like AI, a lot of my professors this previous semester and also last semester are going back to pen and paper.
I think recently AI has been the biggest thing that I've probably used. Definitely, also what's really important to me is having multiple monitors while I'm doing work because I need to multitask a lot. So that aspect of technology has been really helpful. Where I have multiple screens and I have one thing open on one screen, another thing open on another screen. So those two things are like really really important, and I think those are like the main ways I utilize technology. And maybe I would even say like Zoom's also been a huge thing for me, whether I'm tutoring, if I'm tutoring, most of the time, at least currently, like how I'm tutoring is on Zoom. So that's pretty important for me right now.
I feel like professors have different tech literacy levels depending on the class, but they usually use technology as a way to like get the class together, whether it be virtually or to get student submissions for assignments. But also for my design professors, we use a site called Miro, and it's like a whiteboard website kind of, and we tend to use that a lot for classes.
Consistency is definitely important for me as a student, for my learning. I think it has to be pretty consistent for me to be more engaged in the class and material. It's been pretty important for me to have like this sort of this blended schedule, or modality for classes, just because I have other stuff that I have to take care of, which is like work, my personal life, like and definitely having that flexibility allows me to do more things than if I think if I had just pure in-person classes, from like set times.
Something that was really effective that the professor I took last semester did that the professor I took sophomore year didn't is that he kind of enforced like a 15-minute camera on requirement. And after those 15 minutes were up, like once he started lecturing and like sharing his screen on slides, we were free to turn our cameras off. But having that required 15 minutes kind of like was like a good warm up of like being engaged and practicing to like, okay, like the professor can see me, my classmates who are online can see me, like I need to pay attention. And it kind of made the screen off part easier to be engaged in, for sure.
Wi-Fi has been a huge thing too, and as far as like technology being not effective, with like how bad the networks could be, and that's definitely something that's impacted me, and how I like do work on campus. Coming from an institution that is has AI integrated into it, a lot of the coursework has AI policies or is open about AI.
My personal feelings don't really matter because I think it's an emerging technology and it's going to be like a valuable skill. And so, although I might not personally love it, I think it would be like a bad thing to kind of shoot myself in the foot and not develop that skill, even no matter how I feel about it.
I think communication's also been an important skill that I've learned, whether it's communicating with my professors or other peers around me, and also patience. I think patience is also another important skill that I've learned, especially tutoring with students that might have like certain problems with using technology, or English might not be their first language, or stuff like that. Like I think those skills are definitely going to be important for my future career.
Although the like this new emerging technology can be a little bit like anxiety inducing, I think having really good just soft skills of communication, taking initiative, also people skills are like what's going to be most valued in like the age of AI.